morning. Good evening, depending on what time it's on here. Hi, babies. I'm actually a little bit later than I wanted to be. Mainly because my microphone arm broke again. I have the curse of my microphone arm. Oh. Right now, cursed with my microphone. Hi, B. Nice congrats for the first. Hi, baby. Hi, Bun. Hello. Boy. Thank you for the follow, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Kind of you. Are we today? What's going on? How's our Friday? How's our Friday evening for some of you? I'm actually still sipping my tea. I was doing work all this morning. I haven't really gotten a chance to finish my tea. And when I forget to eat and I forget to drink my coffee, drink my tea, whichever one I've finished or I've made in the morning. Thank you for the shade. Hi, baby. I think I made this toggle. I was fixing toggles this morning. Because I have new toggles. I have new toggles for Fansly. And I think I made this toggle. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, finally. I have long cheeky rubs. Oh my. Yeah. You shouldn't feel too embarrassed, Bun. It's mostly a test stream, I'll be real. It's honestly like a tech test stream. So I don't really think any shenanigans are gonna happen. It's mainly just to see if my hardware can handle it with Fansly to make sure everything works. It's not anything special. It's a little bit different than Twitch, so I'm just making sure everything functions properly. So I can do them in the future. It'll mostly be similar to this, except I don't have to censor myself, because Twitch is really weird with censoring, with things you say. So it's mainly just so I don't have to censor myself there. That's mostly why I made Fansly. That's honestly what it's for. Don't worry too much. And if it does get too, always leave, babe. There's no obligation. But yeah, if you're shy, you don't have to stay. It's okay. You did follow a LewTuber, baby. Yeah, you're my guinea pigs today. You're definitely my guinea pigs today. To be fair, I do need feedback. That's actually kind of what it's for. Because on my end, on the creator side, the Silly Blue site doesn't have a preview screen, a dashboard, a built-in dashboard. It doesn't have any of that like Twitch does. It doesn't show you how anything's working, anything's functioning, the bitrate. It doesn't show you anything. It barely even has a chat box. It doesn't have any of that. So, oh, thank you, B. Yeah, sure. It actually just doesn't have any of the integration really. You have to see everything from your own hardware. I would mainly only see everything from OBS. And so if I'm having technical issues, I actually can't see anything. So from a technical standpoint, I can't tell if something's not coming through or if my bit rate's too low or too high and I'm having disconnection. I can't tell unless chat tells me. So I heavily rely on chat, which is a huge surprise. Like on Twitch, I can see everything. So it's a big surprise, the difference. So it's a little more like a guerrilla style stream, which is really fun. It's a VTuber, you rely so much on tech and being able to see everything. Like having the preview screen and seeing everything up top, I'm kind of like reliant on it. A little different. So I actually am very much just using it as a test stream and, you know, doing some silly little stuff. If everything goes well. So yeah. But I appreciate it, babe. I do want to, like, see if I can manage some things. I have some things I really want to try that I can't get away with on Twitch here. Like, I have to keep it to, like, mild spice here. Because I do like doing actual spicy ASMR. Something I like doing. But I can't really do it here. I have to, you know, kind of keep things to good boy. Good boy, good girl. And I'm like really feeling spicy lately. I think I'm ovulating. I'm gonna be real, I think I'm ovulating today. I'm real close. So I'm just like, come on baby, let's go. So I'm really in that mood right now. So I think it's a good time for a test stream. If I'm honest. So, you know, I really good day for it. Plus I wasn't able to record any audios this week. Ooh la la, I know, Bon. I know, it's a perfect time. I wasn't able to record anything. I might try today. I honestly might try today. Also, the VOD will be available to watch later. I'll record and we'll have the VOD for people to watch later. Hi Sushi, hi cutie. Hi baby. But yeah, I'm feeling fine. I also dyed my hair yesterday. My hair was really faded, so I re-dyed my hair. Here, I'll actually post it in the Discord. I posted it on Twitter, but I should post it in the Discord. I shouldn't keep that from you guys. You just want to be, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, it's a bit nipply in here. Oh, you're jiggly at the very least, cutie patootie. Here. Let me see. Oh, we're a bit jiggly today. Oh. Marina has good luck with nipplies. Yeah, Marina's pretty lucky with the nipplies lately. But yeah, you guys get to see my hair color. I've been red for a little while, to be fair. But my hair is finally getting to like this cute little shaggy length that I like. I'm actually really feeling my hair. I can't wait till my bangs like cover my eyes. It'll be really cute. Thank you, babe. I'm actually really liking this hair length. It's kind of like that like 80s shag. It's really cute. I'm really feeling it. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm really liking the red. Red actually looks pretty okay on me. I'm really liking it. I have very like gray blue eyes, like the sky on like a cloudy day. Yeah, it's in the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, Sushi, you can see it. It's in IRL. I usually cover my face, but you can see my hair. Yeah, I just posted it in the Discord. So yeah, you guys get to see my new hair color. I had my hair color for 3 months now. When I pick a new hair color, I tend to stick with it for a while. Until I like heavily cut my hair again. But I'm trying to grow my hair out, so I picked a color that I have to stick with for a while to force it. So I picked something I have to commit to. So I don't match my model. I made sure I stick with this hair color. And it faces this very beautiful fuchsia. It's one of the only like shades of pink that I like. Big fan of fuchsia. It actually looks when it fades, it looks a lot like your color, your username color B. That's what it fades to. So I actually quite like it when it fades. No, big fan of fuchsia. Yeah, hi everybody. I hope you're ready. And try not to stress out too much, baby. We're gonna have lovely, spicy time together. Do well, I promise. Don't worry. Take good care of you. Thank you. Yeah, I like having red hair. I used to really not think I looked good with red hair, to be fair. I was really scared to have red hair, but I really like this hair color. It looks really cute with this like shaggy haircut. I kind of like it. It's a really grown out pixie. I really like it. I can't wait till it grows out a bit more. I'm kind of excited to have it like not quite reach my shoulders, but close enough. I think it'll look. I'm gonna keep today a little less spicy, and we're gonna say the spice with a silly blue side. I know. I hope people get to say hi to me on my test stream. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not gonna lie. But that's okay. Mainly for the tech side. I had a hard time getting my stream key and stuff and bitrate all working out. It didn't want to connect to OBS, but OBS is stinky. OBS. That's okay. I would just like you guys to be able to be silly with me. I'm not gonna lie. Let me fix it. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. I kind of only intend for this stream to be 2 hours max. If I'm honest, I really want to keep this maybe 2 hours maximum. And then I'll probably take a break to eat a little bit and make some like warm tea for my throat. And then I'll probably start maybe around 3:30. That way I can kind of rest and not be so nervous. That's kind of what I expect. And I don't know how long that'll go. Maybe around the same time, maybe about an hour or two, depending on how busy it is. That's kind of what I think. So I don't think it'll go very long. Just, because I want to test things and whatnot. And, even if it's only a few people, I'm happy to hang out with just a few people. I think it'll be nice. Not feel so nervous. I'm on the West Coast, so I'm like not in the future. I'm sure you're all in the future. So you're in the future compared to me. So probably 3:34 PST, because I usually stream PST time. So for those of you on the East Coast or in Europe, it'll be in the evening for you. That's kind of what. And the VOD will be saved. I'll record my VOD for all of you. For anyone who misses it, just in case. I don't know if it'll be particularly interesting. I'm sure there'll be a few tidbits. I might just save some clips, if that makes sense. But, why not? Exactly so. Almost everyone is in the future. I'm in the past. I live in the past. You all know what's gonna happen before me. To be fair. And to be fair, this is the model with new toggles. I have 3 new toggles. But I won't spoil them. I can spoil one here, because I have one toggle that's safe for work. This new model. The other ones I can. Twitch would boot me. But weirdly enough, the safe for work toggle is the one that makes me feel the most like naked. If that makes sense. It's the one that feels the most like foreign. Thank you for the brain cells, Mercury. Thank you, baby. My cutie patootie. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yes, you are in the future, B. You're definitely in the future. It's quite late for you. I don't know if you'll make it. It's okay though, baby. You'll be able to watch the VOD. The stream will be followers only, like followers and up. So I won't restrict it to subs. Unfortunately, subs are VOD, are subs only. The VOD will be subs only. But I don't ever make anything expensive. I don't really feel like that's fair. Hi, Mercury. Hi, baby. Are we feeling okay? How's your evening? Yes. Funny enough, yeah, the safe for work toggle feels the most unusual. I feel the most bare, if that makes sense. It's the tiniest little toggle, but it's the most strange. I'll wait for a few minutes for people to come in, but I'll show you guys. Oh, for sure. Just make sure you eat or something and take care of yourself, because it is going to be a few hours. I have to psych myself up. I have to hype myself up. For sure. For it. Thank you for the follow, sweetheart. Love you. That's so fair. One of the bosses I really want to go back and fight again because I just want to listen to the music. I totally understand. I'm right at the end of Act 2. I'm honestly not like rushing myself playing it because I actually haven't really spoiled anything, if that's like crazy. This is an earlier boss. It's the one underneath the fallen bridge. That was like that's been probably my favorite boss so far. Realistically, it was a really fun. Yeah, it's a really good boss. And the mask. That's all I can say about that one. That one was probably my favorite. Those two bosses are really cool. Yeah, it was very like anime Dark Souls. I go. Are we kitty cats? Hi, Ghost. Hello. How are you today? Ah, I don't have one. It's a good meme, though. I don't have a cat. I really want one. I want a cat so bad. I have an old dog. I really want a cat. We just put. He won't let me. I always like putting bunny ears on him because it's funny. But he hates wearing anything. He'll wear a bandana. or like his vest when I take him to the vet for his checkups, for his heart checkups. But he doesn't like anything on his head. He has to wear like the donut of comfort, because he hates the cone of shame. But he does not like anything on his head. It like, he straight up just like falls to the floor and falls into a pit of depression. He's literally depression the dog. I have a couple pictures of him and he looks very upset. It's really funny, actually. My dog is extremely dramatic. He's not even in here. He got really upset at me. One of my favorite music artists just released a new song today. I'm excited. I can't listen to it on stream because copyright infringement. I'll get bopped. So I have to be careful. But I really want to listen to this music. It's very Don't egg me. Rude. Because you egg me like that. That's horrible. We're having such a good time. How could you egg me like that? I'm gonna cry. How could you do this to me? Hi, Demo. Hop, 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 hop. What? What? Ghost, are you accusing me of yapping? So did forget the egg. I was actually really surprised. You usually come in hot with like 3 fucking eggs. Guess what are you gonna do, Demo? What you gonna do? What we gonna do, huh? What? We gonna fuck? Shenanigans? Is it lots of shenanigans? The toot? We gonna toot? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot my viewer rewards. Am I dumb? I totally forgot my viewer reward. I'm so stupid. I'm very, very dumb. Why do I keep forgetting that? I was like, what's going on? Am I dumb? Yes, I'm dumb. I'm a dingle today. I'm legitimately just a dingle. What's going on with me? I think I was too focused on everything to really think about what I was doing. I have to turn that on. Yeah. This makes sense now. Oh my god, Demu, you're coming in mad, huh? It's not my birthday, baby. My birthday passed. Oh my god, I have to do a leather strap slap this early? I have to do a leather strap. Would you say, I'm not annoyed, don't worry. I'm not annoyed at all, it's just a bit. Okay, Demu, would you like the paddle or would you like the belt? You get to pick. You get to pick. You like the belt? Okay. I have to put my headphones on for this. Marina comes out of them. She's like, ooh, the leather. Okay. I'm gonna put my head because this actually does hurt my ears. It's a lot louder for me. It is not my birthday, mi amor, but thank you. But you have selective hearing. Of course you do. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. That vanilla baby. Oh, that child, Mercury. Oh no. That's very funny. That actually does make me laugh. Alright. Loud noise warning for people who have the volume up. Alright. Oh. Oh, and there's a siren. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them. I hope there's no fire. Alright, that was kind of okay. Let me see if I can get a better one. There we go. That's a lot better. Much better. You guys can thank Demu for that one. Congratulations. You guys got a really early strap slap this morning. Yeah. Demu's gift. Oh my god, Mercury, that's adorable. Oh. I need a writing crop again. Ugh. I've been so focused on finding a better mic arm that I completely forgot. You save for that? It's not particularly expensive. You guys need to stop spending so many points. Oh, right. To be fair. Okay. About 30 minutes. I think I can show you this. So, this is my new save for work toggle. I have two not safe for work toggles, and I can't show you that here. I'm sorry, cuties. This one makes me feel the most awkward. And it's bare cheeks. Look, I don't think you guys have seen my full cheeks before. So here you go. Isn't this weird? Isn't this really weird to see? I don't know how I feel about this. Seeing my cheeks is really strange, right? I don't know. I feel strange not having my face guard. Right? It's really weird. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a bit redeemed, by the way, to have my cheekies full. You can take my face armor off now with 200 bits. And it's like you can just take it off for the rest of the stream. But it feels weird to see my face. I don't know how I feel. So yeah, it's a bit redeemed. The other two are not, because I can't have that here. But yeah, I don't know how I feel. It's kind of uncanny. I kind of agree, B. It can't be pinched. There is an asset that I can grab if anyone ever wants a pinch redeem. I always do that at some point. But right? I'm so used to the face guards. I'm so used to the face armor that it feels weird to not have it on. So like having that as a toggle was really strange because it's a whole separate toggle. I saw it and I was like, this feels weird. Like I feel more naked than like, you know, being naked, because like my nudie toggle, that's one of my toggles. My nudie toggle has my face guards on. But like seeing it without the face guards feels really strange. But that's like my personal opinion. It doesn't feel like me. But that's my opinion. Like I like having my face guards. Right? It's like not having protection. It's really weird. I definitely feel that way. I totally feel that way. It also makes me feel like my face is kind of chubby. Not in a bad way, but I think I'm just not used to seeing like the black contouring of my face. That without it, like, it gives me like the full shape of my face. Really funny. So yeah, I think I'm just not used to it. So yeah, here, watch. It's quite interesting. It's like a jump scare. But yeah, it's like cheeks out. Sun's out, cheeks out. Sorry, I'm finishing my tea. Everyone is doing okay. I hope nobody stresses out too bad. Everyone needs to, because I'm gonna have some fun with everybody later. That's how I feel, B. That's legitimately how I feel. Like 100%. That's actually what I mean. That's how I feel. Like, I feel more naked without the cheek guards than being naked. But anyway, what should I start off with for you today? Some silly, sussy stuff? Light, gentle, sussy stuff? Or some nice, scratchy sound? We can have requests. I'm kind of in a easygoing mood, I think. I think the hormones are like really, really hitting me today. Like really hormonal. In like a good way. It's like the good hormones. I think I just really get railed. It's bad. Damn. You feel that? Yeah, right? It's definitely like that time. And I'm cranky. I'm not cranky about it, but like I'm cranky. Oh. I need a bear. I need a bear in my life. Man. I also woke up to some really nice, like, I'm not like frustrated. I only really get frustrated when I can't finish. That's the thing that frustrates me. Like, realistically, I don't get frustrated, like, if I have like a dry spell. I get frustrated if I'm like going and then I can't finish. Because the effort is there. There's like the apex that's being reached. And then if I can't actually reach that climax, or if like something interrupts me, that's when I get angry. That's when I get pissed off. That's actually when I get angry. Like being blue-balled is so frustrating. That's the annoying part. That's actually when I get fucking pissed. I'm not gonna lie. That's what makes me mad. Like, I don't mind not having sex for a little while, but being blue-balled is probably the worst. Yeah, I think that's probably worse. I have some pretty good music. I search for music, um, pretty like meticulously, and I have a friend who helps me review music for my background, especially royalty-free music. I specifically search for royalty-free music to loop, mainly without vocals, so it's not like too overwhelming. So what you're hearing is all royalty-free. That way, you know, I don't get bopped and stuff. It's actually why I had to change my Be Right Back music, because it was supposedly royalty free, but I saw on my VOD it got muted because it wasn't like 100% copyright, but it was owned by something, and so they were a little picky. They changed it. So I'm actually very meticulous about it. I really want specific. That's part of what I was doing last night and this morning. I was looking for music just for the Silly Blue site, for a different vibe, even though I'm not changing anything. I will be changing the music for a different mood, while still hopefully being copyright free. That's also what I'll be testing, because I don't want it to be too distracting, but I want it to set a mood. Yeah. But Elden Ring Night Rain has great music. I was watching a few friends play it, as well as a few streamers, and the music is always fantastic. I do always really I like Dark Souls music. I like From Software music in general. Night Rain seems pretty cool. I do like that some things are progression locked. It does help the longevity of the game, which is very cool. Smart on their part. It's smart on the new director to not, you know, have everything pumped out immediately. Oh, that's cool. I'm really bad at this style of game. That's fair, B. I do too. I feel like it could have had more done. The only thing that does make me a little disappointed is that it only has one map. They have a lot going for that map. There's a lot of events that happen. The only thing with that is a caveat. Is the events just are very rare. I feel like the events could be expanded upon. I kind of share a lot of the same sentiments as Iron Pineapple. But again, I don't play. I'm a very avid, watcher. I really like watching people play FromSoft games. I'm not someone who's, coordinated enough to play, but I love watching others play. So, I do understand what he's talking about 90% of the time. But I do know that it's a different experience. Game. But it's really fun to watch. I hope it doesn't, fall off a cliff really quickly with a player base. I think it's a really cool thing to give a new director a chance, even with assets of it. They didn't want to make new stuff, so I think it's really cool to give someone the reins for. I think it's a neat idea without going full live service. I'm really glad it didn't go full live service to be a cash grab. That'll be fun, Mercury. It'll definitely be interesting. It's got a learning curve, I'll tell you right now. it's you will need to practice, and there's like a tutorial that takes like 20-30 minutes, so you will need to learn. And not every character you can play at like the beginning. You will have to progress to unlock characters. So if there's a character you want to play, it might not be available right from the start, just so you know. Hi, Icy. Hi, sweetheart. How are you today, baby? I'm sorry, I was really busy last night and today. Wasn't able to message you like I wanted to. I'm really sorry about that, sweetheart. I hope you're feeling a little better today. Maybe a little busy today. Yeah, it does give them time to make more stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty easily like satisfied when it comes to stuff. Like the gameplay loop seems pretty cool. The friends that I was watching actually had to try pretty hard to make it past night 2. It took them all day or all night practicing just to make it past night 2, which is pretty cool. It does take some practice. I really. So it's not like an immediate. Good, Icy. It's nice to take a day off and away from a screen for you. I kind of did that for most of yesterday, and I was on and off my PC. I didn't want to be stuck to my PC. I tried, and I kind of could tell I wasn't really, like, motivated to be glued to a screen yesterday. So I kind of wasn't. I don't force myself anymore. It's bad. Gives you burnout. Oh, it's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you took care of yourself. Good for you. Do you want to see something funny? I don't know if you were here, but look, you're naked. You're kind of naked. You can see my whole face. This feels weird, doesn't it? My cheeks are bare. I'm bare cheeked up on a Friday. This feels weird. I don't know how I feel about it. My cheekies are ripe for the pinching. Oh my gosh, you took advantage of me. I'm being taken advantage of. No. No cheeky rubs. No. You can't do this to me. No. Mine on my cheeks. I claim the first bear cheek. No. You can't do this to me. No, I'm being taken advantage of. I can't do this. Oh my gosh. Being taken advantage of. I'm putting my face guard on as soon as this stops. No. This is going back on now. You totally took advantage of that situation. I know. Mercury moved fast. But no, I'm glad, Icy. I'm glad. And do some nice scratchy scratching. I really like scratchies. Oh, this is nice. So my microphone arm broke again. It broke right before I started streaming. So I was 10 minutes late. I actually wanted to start around like 11:30. But my microphone arm broke again. Oh my god, not that face. Not that emote. That's such a horrible emote. Oh my god. I can't take this. My microphone arm broke again. I actually think it's my desk. My desk has like a tapered lip. It's tapered, so it has like an overhang. And it's lovely, it's nice, I like it. It helps me not bang myself on my desk. But my microphone arm can't like grip onto it. And so it like pops off constantly and is starting to break. So I think I'm gonna have to get another. That's not so cheap, to be fair. My microphone arm is like $20. It's a very cheap microphone arm. I truly didn't think having a microphone arm would matter quality-wise, but now I'm kind of realizing that it does. And I'm kind of a dong for that. I'm very stupid. I'm kind of a dingle when it comes to things like this. But I don't want to save up for another microphone arm. I want to save up for a different microphone. For a secondary microphone. To give you guys like better ear tingles. So that's my goal. Is to give you guys better stuff. So I can give you really good ear whisper. And like ear cleaning and stuff like that. Because I like that kind of stuff. Oh, my microphone's not catching it. There it is. My microphone is being picky. Oh no, Mercury. I do, B, actually. I really do. I also want to make ASMR audios with it because I'd love to be able to like move from one ear to the other. So like I really like the binaural ASMR because that's kind of like the thing that I like listening to. So that's something I would really like. Marine is into the fishing now. And the mic I have now is better for like voice work. It's kind of intended for voice work. It's not quite intended. Oh, nice confession horrors. It's a mic that like competes. I don't know some much needed info. It has to do with school, doesn't it? Oh, feel free, Demo. Always feel free to lurk, babies. No one ever has to talk if they don't have the energy. Having an active chat never bothers me. If people are sleepy, they're sleepy. I'm kind of awkward when it comes to chatting. I always feel bad because they're like creators I really like. And I'll usually like say hi or do a trigger every once in a while, but I don't really like talk. How many books does a normal circulation have? So the word circulation is what's tripping me up. I don't know what a circulation would be, like a library or a bookstore. I don't know the specific of what. Oh, you're fine, Mercury. But yes, I do want to teach you more efficiently. But for a 3DO, I think 3DOs are a little overpriced. If you actually look at my throne, there's another microphone I do want to try because it doesn't seem like it requires a battery and it's a little bit like more compact. I've seen another creator use it and it seems really, really good. It's a little bit more low priced as well. And every time I see them, they seem really great for what they make. So I really want to try it. It seems really cool. And that's the microphone I really want to try. So. But yeah, Marina. That really depends on the area, Marina. If it's local, if it's for industrial, if it's, you know, for a large company like Amazon, it depends on the printing company. That's like a huge subjective question, Marina. You can't quite answer that. Like, my actual answer would be that depends on the company it's printing for. That's not like an objective answer. That would have to really depend on like what library, what bookstore you're looking at, the publisher. Like, that's publisher based. That's really dependent on the company. That's not like an overarching answer. That depends on the manufacturer. Yeah. Yeah, if it's academic, it really is like everything is subjective. Yeah. Like, most manufacturers, there's so many out there. Like, even like, exactly. Like, academic books versus like erotic novel printing versus young adult versus comic book. Again, it's so subjective to what kind of book, what kind of publisher, what genre of book, if it's academic, where it's going. I mean, like, it really, everything is so subjective, Marina. That's a really, really loaded question. Like, everything is so, that's like an extremely unfair question to ask. That's not realistic at all. My honest to God answer would be that's extremely subjective to what kind of book you're asking about. That would be my realistic answer, even for an imaginary book. Like, you realistically can't answer that question unless they're asking for a specific kind of book. Because I was actually following this writer of like a young adult novel, and not even spicy, just like, you know, light spice. And that also, like, are they asking about like the Bible? Because there's so many different manufacturers of the Bible, there's so many editions, there's even going to be different manufacturers. It's going to even depend. Like, there's not one publisher or manufacturer of even the Bible. There's editions that have different manufacturers. That's not even an objective answer. Yeah, that's gonna be historical. Hi, Summer. Thank you for the raid, baby cakes. Hi, baby. Hello. Thank you for the raid, sweetie. Hi. How was your stream? Let me give you a shout out. Oops, I can't type today. There we go. Oh, you're playing Elden. Oh, that's right. You were playing Elden Ring. I think you were playing yesterday. How was your stream? How many days did you make it? How many nights did you make it to? There we go. We got the proper shout out. Hi, everybody. I'm Morph. I'm your local crow. You've already killed the first night. Or you made it past the first night, yeah? Cool. Congrats. We're doing some lovely today. Stream is gonna be maybe only like a half hour to another hour. Because I don't want to burn myself before doing a silly blue site stream. After though. Oh, that's so funny, baby. We're having an ad in about a minute, so thank you for being patient. Yeah, I think it's a really hard question to answer, Marina. But yes, welcome in. Thank you for coming into my stream, baby. Hi, Blue. We're having a lovely, silly little ASMR stream. Being nice and comfy for a minute. Right, go onto the and do a tech test mostly. It's not framed the same way as Twitch, so I don't know exactly how it's going to work. But yeah, and Icy wanted a good girl. Sure. Yes, I'm seeing. I'm gonna wait until the ad ends, Icy. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, the Nameless King is cool. I actually know a bunch of the lore about Nameless King. I'm a huge FromSoft lore fan. So many lore. Oh, thank you, Icy, for being patient. I was trying to help Marina with school. The Nameless King is super cool. But yeah, I really like it. Hi, Hitachi. Hi, cutie. Come in, baby. First message, so you've been here before. Hi. Emo. Oh, that's cute. Sorry about the ad. Oh, yeah. So, about the ads. Back in a few minutes. Fortunately. Yeah. That's a really unusually subjective question. What kind of class is this for, Marina? Is this for like a creative writing class? Or English lit class? It sounds like a lit class. Sounds like a literature class. Some kind. That's an extremely subjective question. Or a critical thinking question. Hi, Fua. Hi, Crow. Hi, baby. Hi. Welcome in. We're having a nice, easygoing ASMR stream today before I take a break and do another stream elsewhere. I'm saving my mommy energy for later. Publishing process and market. What I would do probably is literally just Google average published Ds. I got Ligmud, god damn it. What I would do, Marina, is literally just Google average like size of small publishing company, average size of like books by small publishing companies, and just do a median guess. It's never changed. Ghost comes out of the woodwork for Marina. And just kind of like look around and do a little bit of research. And then kind of like take some references and then kind of like write your own little imaginary publishing company of like really popular books, essentially. Like even just take like really popular fantasy books that you really like in particular, and see what different publishing companies average on. Yeah. But that does depend on different publishing companies. You can always estimate what they did just by looking them up. I always just look stuff up. Taking in information and making your own estimate from them is always like an okay thing. And using that to gauge your own information is. Hi Mango, hi baby. Yeah, hi Fua. Come in. Hi. Hello. Hi everybody. But yes, I see. Now that the ad's over, I can finally get to call you a good girl. Because you were definitely a good girl for taking care of yourself yesterday. And I'm very proud of you. Yeah. Very proud of you for taking care of yourself yesterday. It's very important. And it takes a lot of energy. And I know it does. And I'm glad. You're a very, very good girl for taking care of good girl eyes. Good girl eyes. You want to be a good bun? Because you are a good bun. You're a very good bun. Yeah, you're a good bun. Yeah. Well, you can tell me to, give you like a specific pet name, Bun. Like it can just be a good pet name or a bad pet name. But you can tell me a specific pet name. That's what that's for. So if you like being called something specific, I can always give you that. Yeah, that's what that's for. Those pet names are fun. You got me with that? Yeah. Bad puppy. Bun wants to be a bad puppy. Yes. I see. That explains a lot. Bun is a bad puppy. Oh. Did you want me to snap at you too? That's what we want today. I can call you bad puppy. Such bad puppy. Oh my. That explains it. No wonder you're so. Bun has to be put in a crate for being such a bad puppy. Oh my. It does explain it. This shy boy. This shy puppy boy. Yes, Mercury. Bitch bless. Yes. Bitch bless. Oh my. Yeah. This is like the tame stuff. I'm not even on the silly blue site right now. Thank you for the brain cells, Mango. Oh, so many brain cells. Did we lose brain cells for that? That's me being nice. I don't even have all the squishy sounds yet. I'm not allowed to do that here. You'd be folding so hard right now. Fold like that lawn chair. Fold like that crickety lawn chair in my backyard. Mm-hmm. Oh, poor baby. Would you like to lay your head in my lap? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll run my fingers through your hair. Mm-hmm. You've indeed become folded. No, you've become a bad puppy. That's what you've become. At your own request. That was your request. Yeah. Most cubs are. To be expected. No. There's a timer on them. But you can redeem it in a minute, I think. It's just so it doesn't get spammed as far as I'm aware. Marina's still Sticky Werther's original. I actually can't make sticky noises here. I'd get in trouble. But I do have sticky noises for later. Oh, there we go. Good job, Marina. Good girl. Yeah, I know you like being a sticky candy to go in my mouth. And they taste good too. I actually like Werther's original. They're quite tasty. Pop this off. I'm getting way too many notifications today. Well, it's a candy. And Marina, you're sweet like candy. It's a big reason why I picked it. Sweetheart. And you're cute. You're a cutie patootie. Marina's unhinged nickname is Sticky Werther's original. She wanted to pick an unhinged pet name a while back. And she didn't want anything else. She's purposely not picked anything else ever since. Because Werther's originals are like caramelized candies. They're really tasty. They're quite... Yeah, they're fancy German sweets. They're very lovely. I like them quite a bit. Yeah, they're delicious. Just like Marina. You'd never be able to pick it on. Oh, come on now. It's fun. Yeah, I make one up for them. That's the one I get to pick for you. Like, one of my friends was Pizza Time. It suits him quite a bit. Because he's a whimsical being. Now, time to save up, chat. Come on, my little peepers. Oh, Mercury. You want an unhinged nickname? Yeah, the big caveat is you have to change your name in Discord to that. That's your display name in Discord. In my Discord server. That's the big one. That's usually what happens. Alright, I think I have like a database here. Let me check for you. Let's see what I can pick for you, baby. Let me see. Oh. Let me see. I have something, kind of. No. This one's actually quite unhinged. I do have an idea. Marina. Or not Marina, Mercury. Marina actually I really like. I don't want Marina to change hers. It suits her really well. Unhinged you. Mercury, you're really unhinged and you're really, really like knowledgeable. So I might go like full bore with yours. How do you feel with that? You just can't spend your channel points, baby. You just gotta save up. You gotta keep them. Mercury, how unhinged do you feel comfortable with? Spend them? No, ghost. Tithes to the Raven God. As unhinged as you can? Alright. Alright. Okay, I have it. I have it. Furry G-string. Mercury is gonna be furry G-string. How about that? I think that one's pretty good. I think that one's pretty good. You like it? I knew you would. I think it's pretty good. But it's made out of like that faux fur. And it's pink. So like when you put it on, you just have like your full bush. Like absolutely full bush. With like leopard print fur full bush. Faux fur. Hi, Crow. Hi, baby. I like that you come back somewhere. It's the first thing you hear. Yeah, furry G-string. Perfect. Yeah, leopard print. There you go. Pink leopard print. Beautiful. It suits you. Congratulations. I love your new nickname. I'm glad it fits you. Furry G-string, baby. Beautiful. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy your emotes, baby. They're all memes. I specifically make all my emotes based after reaction memes. Enjoy. My favorite one is probably If I Had One. That one is really, really good. It's very stupid. I haven't finished my pants grab emote yet. But thank you for the sub, sweetheart. Oh, the emotes. I base them all after memes because they're very stupid. And I love memes. So if you've ever seen the meme from like Fairly Odd Parents, where he just goes, "If I had one," that's one of my favorite emotes that I have. What are we up to today? Unhinged pet names is what we're being silly about. Yeah, that's true. Especially if your like soul is black and oily. I love that emote bun. That's such a good emote. Oh my god. I've seen those emotes before. Ugh. Since you can't spend your points for it, that's okay. Yeah, we're turning you into a very fuzzy leopard print G-string for shits and giggles. This is mainly how my ASMR streams go when people don't do triggers for a while. It turns into degeneracy. Voice trigger degeneracy. Yeah. That's exactly how this goes. True. I should grab one of mine and just snap it. I'd have to go into the other room though. Oh my god, Sushi. What do you want? Fine. Oh my god, everyone wants one now. The caveat is you have to change your name in my Discord to that. Your nickname. You're curious? Okay. I have to look at my inspiration because I have like an inspiration bookmark. Let me see. Oh my god, Sushi, I don't even have to think about it. I have one already. Oh my god, I came up with a really good one. Do you want to hear it? Bungee Kumcord. There's your nickname. I have it for you. Oh, there's the if I had one. Yeah, Sushi, you're from now on in my Discord, you're Bungee Kumcord. Type in !! Discord, baby. It'll pop up. God, that was a really good one. I actually came up, that one was really quick for some reason. It's very stupid. Yeah, it's a good nickname for you. The fun way. Of course we're spelling it the fun way. Why were we spelling it the normal way? Come on. It's gotta be spelt the fun way. That's why it's unhinged. Yeah, do you really have to ask? Come on now. It's me we're talking about. It's more stretchy and bouncy and springy that way. Come on now. Congratulations, Sushi. Oh, Marina. Bun. God. Oh boy. I expect to see some horrible names in my Discord. God save anybody who pops in who doesn't know, like, these triggers on, like, a normal day and doesn't know, like, the unhinged nickname trigger and is just saying all these horrible fucking names. It's like, what the fuck is going on in here? Who are these people? It's like, oh, don't worry, that's just Cum Blaster. Yeah, normal. This isn't special. Or Cum Bucket. Yeah, that's just, you know, nothing crazy. God. Kind of expect that at some point. I'm gonna sip some more tea, babies. From Roomba. know. Did you want that? If you redeem the unhinged pet name and you just want that for yourself, he's like inventory. You can take it, but you need to redeem it. God, you guys are degenerates. This is my chat. I should expect nothing less. You silly bastards. He's not like inventory. He's just, you know, particularly bouncy and stretchy. Don't egg me. They're not fertilized. It doesn't count. I don't have an ovipositor. It's actually something I need to get. I've been procrastinating on that one. And how to change your name in Discord. Yeah, you can change it per Discord server. You don't have to change it for everyone. You can change it in each Discord server. You're doing a good job of selling me on the name. Oh, good. Enjoy your new name. It'd be lovely to have you as our Bungie Cumcord in our server. There was like a boom, I want to say, a couple of years ago, because an adult toy creator made one of the first ones, and oh my god, Bun. Do you have one in mind, or would you like me to pick for you? I can pick for you. I would like, okay, so I'll pick for Bun and then I'll continue the story. So give me a second. Let me go into my... I have it. Bun Boy, you're gonna be a breedable dino nuggie. Hello, Mr. Breedable Dino Nuggie. Just microwave you. We open you up real quick. Congratulations. Yeah. It's fantastic. It's a wonderful nickname, I know. I think it's great. Wonderful. Congratulations on your nickname. But, oh nice, I like how Marina caught, a sus. That's fantastic. I cooked with that one, thank you. Thank you. But anyway, this adult toy creator created, wonderful. I love it. And you don't have to keep them for very long. You can keep them for as long as you want. A week, a month. Marina just really likes hers. So she tends to keep hers. Just however long she wants. But yeah, you guys can keep them, change them. I think they're just fun. To have that is like the silly requirement if you're in the Discord. I usually try to keep them for like a week. It's like a funny ha-ha joke. Before you change them back. But anyway, yeah, so this creator made an ovipositor, and it was one of the first ever created, and it was styled after, of course, a xenomorph, because it's very appropriate. Yeah, Marina just really likes her nickname. Um, Hi, Itachi, baby. Thank you for coming out alert, baby. Um, and they made the eggs, because you want eggs, you know, obviously if they're going to be deposited into a warm orifice um, of any kind, to be sugar free, first off. You don't want anything with sugar deposited into a place. Um, just FYI. It's a really quick way to get an infection. Or to displace any, like, pH balances. It's no bueno. Or you can get very drunk, depending on what kind of sugars, by the way. So they made this very special, like, egg mold and gelatin packets with no sugar that you can make eggs out of. Exactly, Mercury. And they came out a while ago, and everyone kind of went crazy because they only made a limited number of these ovipositors, and they sold out immediately. They were very overpriced. They were very expensive because no one had made one before. And they worked really well, apparently. They were really good. And it took people a while because I think there was a patent on it. Correct me about that if I'm wrong. I might be correct. I don't know. It's my suspicion. But it took a while before other creators started making ovipositors. Smaller, different shapes, different creatures, fantasy, sci-fi, the whole shebang. And then eventually, people started making silicone eggs, so you didn't have to make gelatin molds. You could just do, silicone. Because some people are allergic and some people can't do that. Or some people just don't, morally feel right using gelatin because of what gelatin is made out of. And I totally understand that. I actually don't like gelatin. So, it took a while, it took a good few years for people to start making ovipositors. And they're really expensive. They're still decently expensive. Yeah, exactly. So I really want one. I kind of want to try like a mid-range, lower priced one, like sub $100 one, to kind of see like how a more affordable one functions and how it lasts with proper maintenance and care for people who don't want to spend $200, $300, $400 on one. Because budgeting is actually, pretty important for people, even for more explorative people. And then, if I can, I want to try that versus you push them out. It's like the egg laying thing. People have an egg laying fetish. And, like being inseminated by like an alien or a monster. It's like monster fuckers. It's very big with monster fuckers. Like a huge thing with monster fuckers. Good luck on your date, Mango. Have fun. Have a lovely date, baby. Thank you. I hope I have a wonderful stream later. Especially on the blue site. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, bye, Mango. But yes, it's very popular with monster fuckers. As I am a monster fucker myself. I've been really wanting to try one ever since that first ovipositor came out. I've been really curious. Oh, I just don't want to pay $400 for one. Back to boxes. Good luck, Marina. So that's kind of something I've been curious about. But I always want to compare the lower cost option, the more affordable option, versus the really, really like high-end, high-quality ones, because it's always interesting to see and to try. and to leave a review for people who can't always afford these things. And to give my honest opinion, because I've tried ones that are lower cost that are phenomenal. But I've always, like, I'm always pretty honest and sometimes try lower cost ones that are kind of garbage. But it's common, especially when the materials are really high quality. Like, platinum silicone is totally worth its salt. Like, oh my god, platinum silicone is totally worth the price. Like, I love being able to, like, fully sanitize my, like, pieces and not worry about them melting. Or, like, giving me an allergic reaction because there's an impurity in it or something. Or paying people a fair wage. Like, there's that, like, quality assurance and testing. It's nice to know sometimes, because I've seen people who review these things for a job and they'll buy something and they'll have it on display or they'll have it out where they normally put their pieces, and like one of their like toys or their pieces will melt just by sitting there. It'll melt. Exactly. Paying their business, their small business, sometimes a fair wage is huge. It's super worth it. So I think that's important. And I also don't mind, a bigger company, because, small businesses will sometimes turn into a bigger company. And sometimes that's inevitable. So, growing business is also lovely. Exactly, Mercury. Like, I've seen some lovely pieces, and they'll just melt. And it's like, oh my god, thank god I didn't put that in me. Oh my god, what would have happened? Would I have gotten, like, a chemical burn? Would I have had an allergic reaction? What would have happened? Because that's like a low melting point. That's a relatively low melting point. That's dangerous. That's so scary. So things like this are really important. Yeah. But also I have reviewed and tested glass pieces, and those are extremely safe. Those are non-porous. A lot of people like glass pieces for multiple reasons. They're quite beautiful. I don't like glass. I don't like using glass. Hi, Master. Welcome in. We're having, like, educational talk right now. TOS friendly educational talk. A lot of people like that, though. But the problem with glass, is... Oh, thank you for the lurk, baby. I don't like the feeling of glass. It's too hard. I need some give. I genuinely am not a fan of glass. Yeah, inexperienced people don't like glass because of the texture. I have had a couple of glass pieces. Oh, that's okay. Thank you for the pop-in, Shady. Thank you for coming in, though. That's okay, but thank you. I very much appreciate it. Where did you hear a recording? That's very funny. Where did you hear me from? That's interesting. Was it YouTube? But glass is honestly, YouTube? Oh, thank you. I am really slow with my VOD intake. I have quite a few VODs that are there. I just haven't made them public yet. I'm very slow with my thumbnail uploads. I'm very sorry, sweetie. But thank you for popping in. That's very sweet of you. Lovely. That's kind. Thank you. Well, you're catching me live. I do ASMR Tuesdays and Fridays now. What am I doing today? This is, I do a lot of sex education on my ASMR. Just because it's nice and helpful for people. so it's pretty common for me. If it's not silly stuff, it's usually stuff like this. Because people tend to learn a lot. And I like being open. If people have questions, I'm always happy to answer. I'm pretty big in the kink community, at least education-wise. There are quite a few creators that I follow and talk to and stuff. Because I prefer being safe. And even people who are new, or don't do very much, it's better to be new and to learn, and you know, even if it's not like your jam, it's nice to know things. And to know that that might not be your thing. And that's okay. We're very welcoming of people who, you know, are particularly vanilla, and people who aren't. And that's totally okay. We don't kink shame. We kink ask why. Oh. Yeah. No, it's give. Like, I need some sort of give. I do need some sort of give. Just because I tend to, like, I have a lot of practice with, like, kegels. And I tend to squeeze. Yeah, we kink choir. That's a really funny way to put it, Mercury. We kink choir. Yes, yes. Where's my monocle? We kink choir. Yeah, it's quite. So that's pretty common. We have a lot of people coming in with questions. No, you do cook. Don't worry. But so yeah, we never shame, even if it's not your thing. Totally fine. And I do a little bit of I do like making people blush. It's a very fun habit of mine. I love making people blush. Oh, enjoy your night crawl. I hope you have a lovely evening. And may you have sweet dreams, baby. That's not true, Summer. You were blushing quite a bit yesterday in my co-working stream. Yeah, thank you for coming in, Shady. Good time here. And no one is ever obligated to chat if they don't want to. We always welcome in lurkers. I'm a hard lurker myself. I don't know. There's quite a few people that like have lovely voices. But I'm someone who likes voices. A voice can make or break it for me. It sounds silly, but it's true. Someone can be lovely and have like a voice of like a horrible fucking smoker, and I'm like, oh no. Oh my god. Do you need a cough drop? Oh my god, are you okay? Oh, that'll do it for me. Yeah, this is very high on my list. Pretty up there. Personality is huge too, in my opinion. I sleep. To anybody who's tired, anybody sleepy, feel free to be sleepy, baby. Okay. There's never any obligation to stick around if you're tired. Totally okay. We feel the sleepies here. I'm always tired. Part of getting old. I think Bun is just a blushy boy. Bun is a bit of a shy boy. And that's okay. We get a lot of shy boys here. A lot of shy boys, a lot of shy girls. I'm not particularly shy. It takes a lot to get me shy. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Marina. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah. Let me think. Yeah. It takes a lot to activate the tomato. Oh. That's okay. No, it's really specific for me. It has to be like a very direct, like a very direct. How can I explain it? I have to be addressed very, very directly and in a specific way. Yeah. And I have to be like told what to do in a specific way. Alright, I'm doing really good, Master. How are you today? Don't egg me. But I think when I'm here, I'm like used to what you guys are seeing. Like the shy is turned off because I'm particularly introverted. Like it's a little different being here because I'm very used to meeting all of you. When I'm not here with all of you, I'm a little more shy. It takes a lot for me to get embarrassed. I'm used to making all of you cuties blush. It's very particular to make me blush. I think it would be really hard for any of you to make me blush. I think I get more like... Am I a subbing to a sub? I'm not a sub, actually. Not really. I'm a sub to like a really specific subset of people. You have achieved it once. I think I get like... It's not embarrassed. It's more of like... I feel like I don't like deserve appreciation. I'm like a more like toppy based switch, if that makes sense. I only like sub for really specific people. So it's very rare. Like it's very rare. I top more than I bottom for sure. Like it's not common. It takes a really specific kind of person. Most people want me to top. Let's put it that way. The most people I attract are usually bottoms. It's very rare that I attract a top. So, I'm usually the top. Nine times out of 10, I'm the top. Even with like men. Well, I kind of consider them to be a little lazy. They always want me on top. Most of the time. Like it's always like, what's your favorite? And they're like, well, I want you to be on top. And I'm like, you just want me to do all the work. Okay, fine. My knees are tired, dude. Okay. I'm old. I'm old and tall. It's a bit of both, Master. A lot of them want me to like take the lead 9 times out of 10. Like initiating everything. Everyone I've dated in the past. Always very like, they don't want to initiate. They very much prefer I initiate. Because a lot of them are very shy when it comes to things like this. And I'm kind of not. As you can tell, I'm not. So. And girls are usually very shy. I have like 2 types of women that I really like. which are like starfish pillow queens because they're shy little things, or like mommy, and they don't like me. I've never been able to like attract the kind of mommy that I really like, mainly looks wise, because it's very much like the Rhea Ripley type lady, and they're very picky, or they're straight. So I have very bad luck with that type of woman. They don't like me back. No. Are you Rhea Ripley? I don't think you're Rhea Ripley somewhere. An Australian scary mommy. Oh. That's like built like a fucking linebacker. Are you built like a linebacker? I don't know, I'm very dominant. It's hard. The dommy mommies don't like me because I'm too dominant. We just end up fighting. And I think that's why they don't like me. If you have a good day, you're taking charge. Fair. That's hard. I used to like the like sexy librarian ladies. Like, what's that actress? Christina Hendricks. Yeah, you're very tall. That's true. Yeah, no, I like beefy, beefy muscle like linebacker mommies. I like muscle mommies really, really hard. Like I always have. They've always been weird. They're just like really in fashion now. Or I like really tiny, dainty things. Like there's no middle. Yeah, they're super fun. It's just, they have strong personalities, and our personalities definitely clash because it's two like very dominant personality types, and so we never like each other. So it just never works. We just end up arguing, and I know that for a fact. Because I have a few friends who are like that, and it's the time. The struggles of having like a stronger personality, I guess. No, I just said I date men. I date men too. Have you like paid attention? I like date dudes too. I was just complaining about the men too. I'm very like pansexual. I'm extremely pansexual. Yeah. Hmm. There's merit to both, Bun. Like, how can I put it? Softer people are wonderful. I quite like soft people. The only thing about like a softer person is like there's a point in a softer personality's personal growth that is really pivotal for them, because softer personalities are usually at a point of like, yeah, exactly, Like, a softer personality can be very confident in themselves and very aware of like who they are. So even if they're still soft, they can still defend themselves. They can still not be a doormat. But the ones that can't defend themselves and can't, be assured in their own decisions and need someone to do things for them, it's very, very like hard. And so that's the part that I like don't enjoy, because I've dated a few soft people who like need everyone to make a decision for them and kind of like are stuck being kind of scared to show who they are. And when they do, they're amazing, they're wonderful, but they're kind of like stuck being this scared little rabbit. And that's not fun. You kind of have to be a parent for them. And that's like, you kind of have to wait for them to have a personal growth moment. But meeting a soft person after that, the light bulb goes off, is wonderful. So it's a really big caveat. You kind of have to flip a coin with a softer personality. So that's the hard part. I actually have no doubt, Summer, that we would argue a lot. Genuinely, I have a feeling we would argue a lot. We have very strong personalities, I'm already aware. Yeah, but you definitely have a soft personality, but like you're very self-assured in like who you are as a person. So like you've had that light bulb moment. You know who you are. You know what you like. You are confident in your decisions. Yeah, but like you've had that light bulb moment. And I think a lot of softer personalities do. Thank you. Hi, welcome in, baby. Thank you for the follow, sweetheart. Some people are just naturally dominant, Master, and some people kind of grow into it. I definitely, I've kind of, how do I describe my personality? Some people are extroverted introverts. That's kind of how I am. I'm a very introverted person, but like, when I'm kind of in work mode, if that makes sense, like what you're seeing now, I can be quite extroverted. But that's because, you're seeing me now. But when I'm like not, I kind of just don't talk. I don't really want to see people. I have a social battery. But when my social battery is here and it's full, yeah. But when my social battery is full and it's there, like I'm able to talk, I'm able to be boisterous, I'm able to, be loud and enjoy like other people, but it's not infinite. Oh, I was gonna say your name looked really familiar. Hold on, let me click on you really quick. Yeah, your name looks familiar, babe. Rad. I'll give you a follow. Yeah, you do look very familiar. I'll give you a quick follow, baby. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. Honestly, like, Master, the mommy thing isn't really dominant. Like, there's so many different facets of a mommy genre. There's soft mommy, there's soft dom, there's being sweet and comforting. There's so many different things. It's kind of just like, I get called mommy a lot, actually. I kind of don't consider myself that, but I think it's just that, like, I'm not a girl failure. I'm quite capable of, like, taking care of someone. Like, I'm just capable of it. I'm, like, if that makes sense. I'm just like more capable. Yeah, exactly, Mercury. It's just more like comforting and capable. You can call it, yeah, sea rise Everest. You know what I mean? I think it's just that, like, you kind of have, like, this capable and caring and, like, I guess sometimes scolding personality. I think I'm more of, like, an onesa. Like, I'm definitely a big sister. I'm a big sister of four. 4 or 5 now? Oh my god, it's so many. I can't keep track. We haven't added 30 seconds, babies. It's also the tone of my voice, I think, and that's a big factor. So that's a huge thing. Yeah. So there are a lot of different factors that point into it, but I get called a mommy pretty often. Um, it's a little odd. It's also my age, I think. Yeah, honestly, Bun, I think I'm definitely more the Onesan. I honestly, I feel like I put out the more Onesan vibes. But a lot of people don't really have that category in VTubing. Like, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm more an Onesan. It fits me a lot more. Um, but a lot of people don't know what that is. So, you know. Yeah, that's definitely a Japanese vibe. But that's definitely the vibe I feel I give off. Yeah. But that's kind of how I feel. But I guess that's kind of, yeah, right? But I definitely feel that's a category. Um, but because English VTubers and VTubing fans don't really have that category, we kind of get subset into the mommy. Or the auntie is, I guess, would be like the best way to put it. I'm definitely the auntie vibe. That's kind of why I say I'm the wine aunt. Is I'm definitely the auntie vibes. Same, same. But I would definitely put myself in the auntie category. That kind of doesn't make sense, Summer. I think that's like the wrong word to use. Like, that word doesn't make sense to me. That actually confuses me a little bit. Where would you get urinal? In the father category, just for you, Marina. Father, I use father because I'm NB. That's actually why we use father for me. Because I use they. If you notice in all of my bios, I use they. Urinal is like very literal in English, Summer. We don't, most people don't use that word unless like it's a specific fetish. You kind of don't use that word. No, you're fine, Bun. It's Summer that I'm confused at. Urinal is a very specific fetish in English, Summer, so we don't use that word. Unless you're talking about that fetish. So, that kind of confused me. Um, how would we describe it? A doormat is what we use, Summer, in English. What's called a doormat. Because people step on you and walk all over you when they walk through a door. So it's like when you have it, it's like a mat you place in front of your front door, and people like wipe their feet on you and stuff when they walk in. So it's called a doormat in English. That's the metaphor we use. Yes. So they expect you to be a doormat. That's pretty common. So yeah, that's actually what we use in English. Your friend turned 18 a few days ago. Yeah, in English it's extremely fetishy. We only use that for fetish. You don't want to use that in English, Summer. Oh no. Yeah, don't use that in English. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people are totally gonna think you're talking about the fetish. Oh no, baby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's extremely sexual in English, baby. You don't use that on Twitch. People will totally ban you. Oh, you poor baby. Oh, I hope you didn't get any trouble. Oh. Yeah, people totally get the wrong idea. They totally are gonna think about the fetish. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 69, nice. Master, how old are you, baby? That's very important. Ooh, nice nips, Mercury. Where are you gonna put your spare? And the stream's gonna be wrapping up in a few minutes. It's extremely important. Because if you're under 18, I have to ban you. We don't allow children in my channel. For very obvious reasons. You're not under 18? Well, you're definitely acting like a child. So, you're a little bit on thin ice. My spares shall be placed in golden containers. Oh no, Mercury! Buried with your mummified remains. All the uneven nipples. 19. Oh, okay, child. You're a child. You're not gonna stay here, baby. This person is clearly a child. Yeah, definitely a self-report. Oh, this baby. Oh my. Oh no. This child. Oh my. You definitely feel the challenge. This person is not old enough, I'm feeling either. I'm sorry, Varo. You definitely don't look old enough in my opinion either. You don't type like you're old enough. You are definitely trying to vouch for your friend here. Yeah. There's been a really strange uptick in strange people lately. Oh, I was an idiot at 21. Oh my god. I was such an idiot at 21. Like, if you guys would have met me at 21, you would have hated me. I'm not gonna lie. I was such an asshole at 21. I was at that point where, like, I was very, like, egotistical. And very insecure at the same time. So I was trying to make up for it by having, like, an ego the size of, like, a fucking planet. If that makes sense. I was so horrible. And I was so afraid of everything. So, I was, like, really dumb. Marina. No. No, you're fine, baby. I know how old you are. Your phone might die, though. Your phone might leave. Not you, though. Your phone might honestly leave. But yeah, babies, I'm probably gonna have to end stream. Why are we getting so many children lately? And strange people. Like, we're getting some strange people in stream lately. It's so odd. Anyway. But thank you for popping in, Severus. I appreciate it. Yeah, right, we're getting some strange ones. And they're very much like typing like children, too. But anyway, I'm gonna be taking a short break before the Silly Blue site stream. The Silly Blue Twitch. So I'm gonna be taking a break. Probably eating, and probably taking a shower as well. Thank you, Bun. It's gonna be a little bit more spicy. Yeah, right? They're not, like, subtle at all. It's so odd. Like, at least that weird guy asking for really strange ASMR was, like, a fucking 50-year-old man. Anyway, he should just stick to TikTok. But yeah, it's gonna be followers as well. It's okay, Bun. Like, whenever you feel comfortable, baby. There's no rush. It's totally fine. Yeah, it's okay. The VOD will be around. It will be subs, only and whatnot. I think I'll let people, like, pay for the VOD if they ever feel like it, but there's no obligation. It's fine. I try not to make things very expensive. I don't feel, like, okay doing that. But yeah, I'll probably see people on the Silly Blue site. It's mainly just a tech test stream with some spicy stuff thrown. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna take a break. Let's see if I can raid somebody. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. If I want to raid anybody. I might not today. Fridays are kind of silly. Let's see. I might not, honestly. I might save it for another day. But yeah, thank you everybody for chilling with me. I'm really sorry that some silly stuff ended up happening. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. If you do end up showing up for the blue side. If not, that's okay. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you all later. Oh, thank you, Severus. I try. Some people make me kind of angry when they start being like super disrespectful or like demanding stuff. It's just really rude. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day. And I'll see you on Tuesday.